Hello and welcome to Cloud Monday. It's been a little while since the last video, so to go back into it, I'm playing a game I've played before because I'm feeling a little nostalgic. The thing is, with Dark Void, I don't remember if I played it on PlayStation or Xbox, and if I played it on either, I don't remember what trophies or achievements I got, or even if this PS3 version has trophies. I just basically kind of remember the outline of the story. I know it's not the best game, but it's one of these games that for some strange reason stuck in my memory. And here it is on PlayStation Plus Premium, so let's go and let's have a little look. As per usual, I had to restore my licenses, restart the PS4, and here we are to try. This would actually be, I have already tried without restoring my licenses and I didn't get this far, so yeah. Even with that new hard drive in, we've still got the same problem. And yeah, if you do have a problem loading games from the cloud, or even games that you've downloaded, go to settings, account settings, and restore licenses, because that really does help. But I do recommend that you restart after you have done that. So I remember with this game that the controls weren't perfect, which makes me think they might have been on the PS3 I played this last. But I remember some of the sort of flying sequences being difficult but cool. There is, of course, well, actually, I don't know if it's still available, but there was a Steam game for this. And I remember that game being, it was like a 16-bit sort of kind of Mega Drive, or even a little earlier style looking game. And it was pretty fantastic. So that was probably the last game in this series that I've played. And I say series quite loosely because it was this one, that one, and that's it. The game, there was never any more sequels to this. Dark Void. Look at that, 2010. Downloadable content available. Huh. Well, how do we get to that then? Game, hey? I guess we try options. Nope. What we got video wise? Always up my brightness a little bit. Audio. I'll put subtitles on. It might make it easier for those watching to follow what's happening. Difficulty, yeah, I'll set to normal. Actually, what else we got? Casual, hardcore, normal. I'll set it to normal. It's been a little while since I played a game like this, but I think I can be fine. So I imagine, wow, if I've played this before, would this be filmed? Maybe not. If I play a game, well, there's no resume campaign, no episodes. So it's possible I have played this and it might have been on Xbox 360. So let's dive in. I don't mind. And of course in the comments, I'd love to hear what you remember of the game. Look, that's pretty stylized. It's better than some of the loading screens we get nowadays. Did you play it? Did you finish it? What did you play it on? Ooh, looks a bit rough.
Seem to have made a difference.
Left to steer. Okay.
Admit I was a little nervous, but it's fine.
Down as well.
Don't worry, buddy. Anything happens, you got flight support on either side.
I made some adjustments to the turbine. Why don't you open it up a bit?
Ooh, good solid vibrational controller there.
Now, try the brakes. Good. I think it is safe to say we have a successful prototype.
Okay, I wanted to right stick aim, but of course it didn't work.
We got company.
Got a live one! They're shooting! Help me, I'm hit!
Oh, wow, I remember those enemy ships, that's for sure.
It's an ambush! Watchers, they're everywhere! Upcast incoming! Coming down over here! Alright, it's time to field test those weapons! Don't worry, we'll cover you!
Ooh. There's no lock on. Well, if there is, it hasn't told me what it is. So where are they? Break. Whoa. Where are they? I don't seem to have a health bar, which is useful. It could be one of those games where you get kind of red all over the screen. Make them pay. I can't even get them in the frame. Oh man, because those guns are mounted to my back, so I don't have any right analog stick to aim. I can roll with the right stick, but that's about it. Okay, if you're here, I can't even see them. Where are they? It's all about into the frying pan. Wow. Hey, this controller is vibrating non-stop. Like, I can get some hits off. And the weird thing is, it all feels kind of familiar. Like it happened last time I played this game. Because I am trying. Because they're faster than me. They got better steering than I do. And there doesn't seem to be an end to them. They keep coming. That one just disappeared. It's a shame I just can't jump on top of them and, you know, kill him that way. At least that one is useful. Just staying put. Here is the next one.
I got one lined up.
We've got that thing in the top right corner. That's useless. They're all around me. There's no depth to it.
Help me out here.
What was that? I was pressing the L2 button there. Kind of made me look to my side. Whoops. I can't lock on.
Weapon free, boys.
Now, with cloud gaming, there's always a chance of lag between what I see on screen, what I press on the controller, and it actually happening. I guess I haven't played this game on PlayStation, and I'm a little surprised it has trophies. It's such an early game. So it must have been Xbox I played this on then, okay. Oh, there's a chance I might still have it on Xbox somewhere. Anyway, I was talking about lag. So that can sometimes be a factor. That I press a button and it doesn't happen on screen as quickly as I expect it to. But I don't think that's the case. I really just think that's a difficult introduction. Ooh, you see that break up there? And some tearing. The tearing might just be from the game, but the breakup, I imagine, is from the streaming. And that's what we're looking for.
I hear they're sending a private courier.
Probably some uptight pen pusher. Wants to check the flight plan 3 times over.
Will?
Ava?
What are you doing here?
What am I doing here? This is my plane.
You're the pilot.
You're the courier. Well, ain't life strange?
Sort of a little tease there. Yeah, so with cloud streaming,
Oop, my gauges are flat.
the goal is, oh, trophy, just to see how it is, how it plays streaming.
You don't want to start a war, do ya?
Your riding co-pilot is the very cause of my dishonorable discharge.
You made your own choices.
According to the charts, we're now officially inside the Bermuda Triangle.
March 1918 swallowed up the USS Cyclops and all her crew.
Anybody ever tell you you're a superstitious son of a bitch? What the hell?
God, what is it?
Hell if I know. Hold on, I'm gonna restart.
Well, look out! Pull out! Pull out!
Definitely goes all in with the introduction, doesn't it?
Are you okay?
What happened?
I don't know. The storm, I blacked out.
Come on, you gotta get out of there now! We're almost here!
Is he okay?
Not really. He's dead.
My God. Who is he?
I don't know. Wherever the hell we are, seems the war's already started.
Remarkably calm, aren't they? Yeah, so I remember at the time, even on Xbox 360, where it was the lead platform, it was a little rough in places.
What's that?
But I definitely do remember, especially reading reviews and listening to podcasts at the time, that the PS3 version was worse.
Cooper didn't make it. He did.
Wrong one, that side.
Now let's go.
So when it comes to working out if an issue is because of streaming or the game itself, it's a little bit more difficult in a game like this. You see on the left side of the screen there, that's streaming, where it's lots of squares. I think they call that macroblocking. But when we got slowdown, when we got textures popping in and out, that's the game itself. The point with this series is to acknowledge that yes, the game has a couple of problems streaming, but does it detract from playing it? Are the issues so bad that to play it, it's just not fun? The best example we had was Assassin's Creed Origins. It was just a mess trying to stream that thing. Streaming the
We shouldn't be this far south.
PS3 games seems to be mostly better, but
Some
not perfect.
structures, maybe a village.
How close?
I'm not certain.
You can tell how early this is. The run animations are very,
I think we're headed the right way.
well, you can see it, it's rough.
Whoa! Watch your footing.
It might even be Capcom's first
Turn your radio on in case we get
PS3 game, although I suspect there might have been a Devil May Cry before this one. I just know, or I just remember, like, the development of this game was rough.
Hold up. Take cover.
was that?
Grab a falling weapon. Okay.
You know how to handle that?
What do you think?
Fair enough. Yeah.
It does
Are you
have a
okay?
Uncharted kind of vibe to it, doesn't it? I I can't quite remember which came first. If it was this or Uncharted. But that it has a mantling, that it has kind of that duo mentality. I got a feeling it might have been after Uncharted and even after Gears of War. Or at the very least heavily influenced by them. Oh god, it's an L1 game. That's how old it is. Oh, what's reload? Okay, so R2 reload, L1 zoom, R1 fire. Okay, kind of nostalgic. They're very much like resistance controls.
I don't know. Back in the service, I was briefed on some tech the fascists were developing. Serious black book stuff. Nothing like this.
I guess storytelling wise, it is. Ooh, tech cache. It is nice that they're not
Might need this.
dumping all sorts of exposition in one go. It's like maybe not the most natural reaction to what's happening, but it is a reaction, and we're not getting all the answers, which is nice.
There's more of them.
I've got you covered!
Wish the zoom was a little better, but there is a hint of a lock on, which makes it not too bad to aim. I don't have any grenades, so I've got to get up there. Ooh. Camera's a little quick, or quicker than you'd anticipate. I wonder if in the pause menu, can we adjust sensitivity? We get a little less sensitive. Ooh. Get out of this. It has like a slow beginning and then goes really quick. Can we have two weapons? How do we swap weapons then? Up. Okay. So basically up and left. Basically the D-pad is doing weapons. So this is the new one we just picked up. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button to zoom. We're flying. We're gonna have a quick check if we can fix the controls, make it more modern. I see what it's doing. It's using L2 as like a secondary fire button. Where you see all these stripes are really messing with the streaming, aren't they? You know what? Oof. Oof. Okay. I'll leave it as it is for now. I played a lot of games like this at the time, so maybe I will be fine. I've got the Uncharted part of me wants to explore a little bit. See if there's any. Ooh, you see that? That's the streaming. As you can see, with the checkpoint reached, it auto-saved,
I'm where
which
you
is
just
great.
were. If you would have waited, you'd know that.
I had to keep moving. They're closing on your position.
And he walked right off there. Whoa. Double view.
I'm taking fire!
Fire back!
Oh, I'm in the wrong button again, aren't I? They're definitely moving around, aren't they? Not the easiest introduction to a game I've ever had. Kind of does have an old Uncharted 1 introduction kind of feel to it. Now we're going to have a situation where they're just going to keep on spawning until I move, or is there a set amount I have to kill? I think in maybe the first Uncharted, there's a couple of sections where they will just slowly keep on coming until you move. Well, I haven't died yet, so I'm not too sure how far away we have been from death. Remember, the joke was like Modern Warfare, like the jam on the screen. If you get too much jam, you're dead. Oh god, there's another one. Ah, wrong one. I may not remember this part of the level, but I do remember the enemies, that design. Looks very familiar. I'm wondering if I remember this so well because I tried to go for all 1,000 achievement points. It's possible. We all had those games where we've thought, you know, I can get all these points. And we've all failed. I don't remember this being a long game.
Looks like a fortified turret. Try to reach it.
I can sprint.
I'll see what I
Sprint
can do
where?
from here.
Okay, you don't have to hold down the button. I mean, you don't have to press it many times, you just have to hold it down. That animation sure made it look like you have to repeatedly press. Yeah, it's fortified. I tell you, the vibration is still pretty strong on this game. Whoa. That's really bright with that. That's can we get up there? No. What am I stuck on? They're taking a bit of a sponge, aren't they? Either that or Their weapon is just pants. Whoa. Gotcha. Now my guess is we hop in. Well, yeah, I'm gonna defeat these guys first. There's no ammo, there's no like overheating, it's just shoot. They're dropping stuff, that's stuff that I can use later, I'm sure, because there is an upgrade part to this game. Now, anything else? Ooh, trophy. As I said, I genuinely couldn't remember if this had trophies or not, so I'm not in it for the trophies. I'm just in it for the nostalgia. Ooh, okay. So there's one up. Where is the purple one? It's up there. So is there a way to jump and get that purple thing? Or is this a case of come back when you can fly? Oh no. I think we can get there.
What's this?
It doesn't look like there's like a grapple like you would get in Uncharted. That's probably going to be the biggest difference, that we don't seem to be able to climb. Ooh,
This journal might come in handy.
we got a journal entry. There are collectibles. At least we know what it looks like now. Now the question is, did we miss any? Yeah, don't worry, I'm not going to do this as a like a platinum run. With on streaming, that's what we're doing. With Monday streaming, it's not so much a case of playing to finish, playing to platinum. The case is just to play and say, hey, this is the state of it. If there are issues, is it playable? And so far, yes. It doesn't look good when there are issues, but it's still playable. Very much like the other Capcom game we played, Lost Planet 1. In that game, there were definitely times where it looked bad, but it was still playable. You can see there, we had all sorts of break up.
I'm clear.
Head to the next canyon. I'm gonna work my way down.
The only concern I have with the breakup is that there will be a point where the game says enough is enough. And basically it will just say, I'm going to shut down in X amount of seconds. In RPGs, that's terrible, especially if you're in the PS3 era.
Get to the bottom of the canyon. We'll meet there.
And this is a cool mechanic. This happens with the jetpack as well, I remember this. Yeah, so if we ever get a countdown saying that it can't stream, it means we've got to save. Because if the stream improves, it doesn't matter. That seemed to have been more of a problem when it was PlayStation Now rather than what it is now, PlayStation Plus Premium. Yeah, I got. It's a little weird with the camera, that's for sure. Uh-oh. Yeah, tapping X to jump. I did not expect it to do that. That prompt stuck on the screen. There it goes. You know what? For the first like 30 minutes or so, pretty action packed. Definitely feel the nostalgia, but it's not terrible. Yeah, I saw it. Where is it? Okay, I think I remember this part as well. Well, not specifically this part, but this thing happens when we have these vertical gaming moments. It happens with the jetpack, it happens without the jetpack. And of course, there are enemies, so that's what we've got to deal with now. I think that's kind of like the hook for this game. One of the unique setup points is not just the flying and the jetpacks. There's also this style of vertical gameplay. We wouldn't see that often in PS3. There was one game that I can think of that had kind of something like this. And it was the Gravity game that Namco did. Binary Domain, I don't think. But whatever the name of it, it's very difficult to talk about the game without spoiling everything. So if you know the game I'm talking about, great. But I'm not going to. Yeah, you might just Google Namco Bandai and Gravity, and you'll find the game I'm remembering that had a similar set of actions like this. So yeah, that streaming issue is affecting gameplay. Where's the other one gone? There's no end to these robots. How does she do it? Is she running ahead, triggering all these alarms, and I'm having to deal with it? Looks pretty good. I always imagined it looking worse. I guess that was kind of at the height of the PS3 and Xbox 360 wars,
I'll take that.
where the frame rate may be worse on this game. It may have less Ps, and people took that.
A journal.
So it might have a worse perception of the game than was actually true. But hey, if you guys have played it, then by all means, or if you remember that time period, feel free to talk about it in the comments. Let's get all nostalgic on it.
Looks like there was a fight down here. Found another body.
How do I select it? Oh, it's actually start. Okay. You got to select it with start. I don't have enough bits. And I don't have enough bits. So yeah, this is one of those games where you can upgrade your weapons.
Ava? Great.
I was not paying attention at all to what was being said. Where's this grenade that they talk about? Oh. Flying, shooting, that worked. See that? They reacted to it. That's pretty cool. Ooh, feel it now. I wonder if there's a way to make these grenades sticky. Oh, that did it. Excellent. Are there any more of these? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that'll do. Yeah, they're sticky and the robots can't run away from them. That's going to be a very cool upgrade in the future. So for now, what you saw me do there was hold. So it was in my hand. You can see it got more orange. So I was charging it. Well, I was counting down artificially. It's like there's a crystal there. Maybe not. I imagine that's the way to go. But let's do a quick. You see it? Oh, it's a long way down. Oh, let's keep on going. That was another journal. Oh, yeah, of course. Oh, no! Now, if I make a mistake in what button I press, grenades are gonna come out. What fun. That'll keep me on my toes, that's for sure.
Ava, you hear me? Ava!
A settlement. Starting below.
Ava, you're breaking up. Hold tight.
Now where do we go? Seems like a big open space. Well, there'd be a lot of enemies to turn up. So let's look at the map. Top right.
What's this?
And let's do a little exploring. Not too much. Of course, if I get lost, I can just press select. But there's a waterfall. I must see if we can. There's nothing hidden in there. You probably noticed my clothes don't look wet. I know it sounds silly, but that was one of the cool things about the first Uncharted game. Is that when you went in water, your clothes did get wet. Can we climb? No, the mushrooms are not climbing. Dying already. Where are you? Gotcha. At least when they drop, well, at least they drop something. So when they're in the distance like that, it is a little difficult to see. Again, not saying that's because of streaming. It's just games of this period were a little darker, a little bit more bloomy. So things in the distance can be a little bit more difficult to make out.
Might need this. Come on, Ava, where are you?
It looks like it's going to be a shootout, doesn't it? There they are. I don't want to use the grenades, but I don't want to waste them. They haven't seemed to respawn yet. I mean, there hasn't been like a drop on the map for them. Oh, this woman, Ava, she must be triggering all these alarms, getting all these robots out. Yeah, there's a little bit when you hold down the shoot fire button there, it kinda wants to go a bit north. The weapons do have a bit of a unique feel, it's kinda nice. It's pain, because you don't want to have that happen to you, but I tell you, when we finally meet up with her, that might be, we might call it the end of the video just there. More robots. I'm gonna guess staying in place is not gonna be good. Where are they? I can't see them. There they are. Pretty sure I can't throw oh, that worked. I think it did. Nope, it's still alive. How are you still alive? That might be a little bit too far away. It was a little bit annoying, there's no arc. Hehehe. That'll do. Yeah, I see them on the side there. Oh, what all that trophy is for? Oh, no, get back. Keep trying to square to reload now and then. Oof. Hoping I was going to hit closer to it. It took a full clip. And just. So it needs a clip and a bit to die. Oh man, there's another one. Just die already. What? I'm tickling it. Come on. There we go. I know there's one more left. Oops. That one. Okay, it's up there. You can see my reticle is like red, so I was just shooting until that stopped being red. Did we get that? Yeah, there was a red thing on that pillar I was trying to get. Where are you? Oh, it's two of them. I wonder if there's like a melee. Well, L3 and R3 aren't doing any meleeing. So maybe this game has no melee. Or square. Oh yeah, square's cover. Circle, no. X is jump. Yeah, who knows? Maybe there's no melee in this game. Could use it. But again, you're human and those are robots. It's gonna hurt.
I guess I got here just in time.
Yeah. Appreciate it. Take a look. You were right. I think there's a village down there.
So that's chapter 3, and that's a bit too stylized to read a little bit. For some reason it's so small on that big screen. That's a nice message. Beautiful message. It says, hey, if you want to upgrade, you can, but you're not using these weapons next. Oh, really nice. Let's have a look what we can do. Increase clip, stronger buttons, stronger bullets. Yeah, let's go for it. Oh, you see the weapons now looks different. Ah, that trophy's giving away a bit of the hint what happens in the story. So I'm gonna pause it there, and we're gonna end it there for today. You probably hear my voice. It's kind of nice to come back to this game. It is pure nostalgia, and like I said, I haven't done this series for a few weeks now, so it's nice to come back, and I'll come back with the game I like. Now, streaming it. And I literally mean streaming from Sony, not to Twitch or anything like that. It's a cloud game. Are there issues? Not in the controls. Surprisingly, the controls feel good, especially after I adjusted the sensitivity. Since I adjusted the sensitivity of the analog stick, looking and controlling and moving and shooting feels good. So that's great. Visually, it's a little rough in places. I don't just mean the game. We've had all sorts of errors. Only once has these errors got in the way of us navigating or shooting or attacking. So it's not a perfect streaming experience. And as such, unsurprisingly, I'm going to play another version another day. So when the game comes on and it's rough, I do play it twice. I play it at a different day and a different time, just to see if what we get is normal, or if there are better times or better streaming experiences. For Assassin's Creed, we played it twice. Both times were terrible. For Lost Planet, played it twice. First time was bad, second time was amazing. So we'll play this one again next week. So until then, or maybe until I see you checking out some of the other videos and playlists we have on the site, take care.